Hello, BookTube. Have you been feeling the writing urge lately? If you're watching this channel, I sincerely hope you have been, because you should all be writing all the time. You live in a completely free and open society in which the technology necessary for you to write and circulate your writing has never been more widespread, more cheap, or easier. So, allow me to underscore my opening good natured rhetorical question. You should be feeling the writing urge lately, and if you have been, you're in luck, because one of BookTube's best writing events is returning in only a few days. It's the Hot and Sticky Summer Novel Writing Challenge from the guys at Strip Cover Lit. Only this time, there was just a video, an announcement video by Adrian Fort, and I'll leave a link to it down below. This time, the Hot and Sticky Writing Challenge is even broader and even better. Because it was the Hot and Sticky Summer Novel Writing Challenge, but now the genre restriction is gone. Now, instead, let's see here, from June until September, so from the beginning of June to the end of September, the idea is going to be that you will write whatever it is that you want to write, whether it's a challenge to yourself, something you haven't written before, or whether it's something that you love to write. So if you're a poet or an essayist or whatever, that will be your Hot and Sticky 2019 challenge. And Adrian's video was quite touching in a way. He mentioned something that if you've been watching Strip Cover Lit, you will already know, which is that they've been having a fairly rough year. There have been some rough things. We lost a booktuber, and Adrian says in his video, just puts it simply, I need a win. And I think it'd be a great idea if we gave him a win. It'd be a great idea, especially since it's win-win. Because if you complete Hot and Sticky 19, you're winning too, because you're coming out with a manuscript length work of whatever it is. And I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to talk about that just a little. Adrian lists the parameters of Hot and Sticky this time around as from the beginning of June to the end of September. And I did the math, which is not easy for me to do. And that's 122 days. Let's see here. Oh wait, I did this. So I rounded it up to 130. Because it's not that many extra words. So let's say that gives us 130 days. And let's say that for all that time, let's pick a number that's absurdly low in terms of daily productivity, because on a writing challenge like this, or NaNoWriMo, which is coming later in the year, the whole key is daily work. The whole key of writing just in general is daily work. So let's not be talking about weekly totals. Let's be talking about daily totals. You need to write every day. Not just in this challenge, but all the time. You need to write every day. And I did the math. My math is probably wrong. You might want to double check. But as far as I can see, 130 days, if we want to get to, a roughly standard manuscript length for the end of that time, then that would be 500 words a day. 500 words a day will get you to, I think, my number here was 61,000 words. 61,000 words is a very, very healthy beginning for a manuscript of any kind. In fact, it's absurdly long for if you're doing comic sketches or poems. That's probably absurdly long. But assuming here that most people will either be doing long works of nonfiction, like an autobiography or memoirs, or a long work of fiction, then 61,000 words is a very, very good start. And 500 words a day is a painless way to get there, provided you don't ever miss a day. So I think we ought to do that. I certainly am on board for the Hot and Sticky 19 challenge. I haven't quite decided yet. I'm going to spend the rest of the day thinking about what I want to do for that challenge. Do I want to finally put in 500 words a day effort on an older work, or do I want to come up with something new? I wrote a 50,000 word novel for the Hot and Sticky Summer Novel Writing Challenge, was it last year or maybe the year before that, that I liked. I thought it came out well. It was tremendously enjoyable to research and to write. But I'm thinking this time around I might not do a novel. I'm working on novels already. I'm thinking I might do nonfiction. So I want to challenge you to do the same thing, regardless of what end length. I might have my calculations wrong. But I want to challenge you for the Hot and Sticky 19 writing event to do 500 words a day of whatever it is that you're going to do. Do 500 words a day. And one of the things in his video Adrian is throwing open the writing challenge to all genres, not just novels. And they're urging you all to create a contract with yourself to stay accountable. That's a great idea. I'm surprised that NaNoWriMo doesn't do anything like that. But a contract with yourself, you can write it down. In fact, Adrian stresses that you should, and I agree. I second that. You should write it out. You should write down your contract and maybe put it somewhere. Put it in your work environment so that you can see it all the time, so that you're reminded of what you have to do. 500 words a day is not that hard. No matter how busy you are, no matter how bad your self-esteem is or how nervous you are, 500 words a day is not that hard. So I took the liberty of making a contract for myself. And it's just general enough. I don't include any of the specific work that I'm working on. Just the goal, 500 words a day. And my contract is general enough so that I'd be happy to mimeograph it and send a copy to you so that you can use it yourself. It's this. 500 words a day, heading to the big finish. I think you'd agree that this contract looks fairly attractive. I think it's doable. So I think we should do that. You should make a contract, or if you want, ask me and I'll send you a photocopy of my own. And we will do 500 words a day starting on June the 1st, which is Saturday. So it's actually fairly good timing because you have days to prepare. You have a few days to think up what you want to do. Go to that little list you keep in your writing notebook or in your writing program online of ideas, of works, of projects that you have either started a little or that you want to start. Go to that and pick the one that you're going to do. It's nice because it gives you time to do that. It doesn't give you too much time to do that because quite a few of you are overthinkers. And if you have too much time, you will paralyze yourself. Sure as shooting. So we're going to start on June the 1st, 500 words a day. And I'll be making update videos. I'm hoping that the guys at Stripcover Lit will be too, to get this done. A 61,000 word manuscript at the end of September is great. That is fantastic. Imagine how it would feel to have that much work under your belt. And then, just like in previous years when Hot and Sticky was a going concern, you can take the month of October off. You can rest from your labors on the month of October. And then in November, you will all join me for NaNoWriMo. So there you go. That's a lot more words per day, but it's only 1 month. BookTube. Eyes on the prize. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to make this announcement video to second Adrian's video. Let's give him and Stripcover Lit and really all of us a win. Let's do some writing all summer long. How much fun would that be? So Hot and Sticky 19. You've got your challenge, and just as a reminder for you in the cheap seats, you've got your contract. So we're all ready to go. I'll see you then. Thank you, BookTube.